Hi, and thanks for taking a few minutes to listen to this video. I know your time is valuable, and I'll be very brief. You know, as a nation, a few days ago, we really were shocked and grieved to hear the suicide of Robin Williams. Many of us are old enough to remember when he burst on the scene as that beloved alien Mork, and we've been laughing with him ever since. And we wonder how anyone who's dedicated themselves to laughter could become so sad and so desperate. A few days after that, I was talking to a friend of mine who actually used to serve on staff with us here, and he asked me to pray and said that his senior pastor had just committed suicide. And then last week, one of our church families invited me over, and I sat with them and prayed with them and comforted them as a young lady that they knew and cared about had committed suicide that morning. So we have an epidemic, I call it an epidemic of desperation. I remember when the church was so responsible to the call of God that we would go out and find people who didn't know Jesus and do everything we could to share our faith with them. I'm asking you to reconsider your day and ask the Lord to help you find someone who needs to know about Him. An area church pastored by a friend of mine this past week had a guest, and that guest sat down after the service and wrote a note to the pastor. And he said, I had decided this weekend to end my life. But being here in service with you guys and hearing the message changed my mind. That was an intervention. You know, there's this big question that always comes about when something tragic happens, like suicide or some tragic accident takes someone's life. The big question comes forward, did they know Christ? Where are they now? Did they make it to heaven? And it does no good to try and figure that out after it's already happened. But the question today is, are there people in our lives who are going to face eternity, maybe tonight, tomorrow, next week, next month, that we could do something about now? I'm asking the Lord to help you and guide you to people who need to hear that Jesus saves. I'm going to begin a new series this Sunday called Forgiveness is an Inside Job. I think it's providential for times like these, because there's nothing more depressing, nothing causes desperation like the sense of unforgiven sin. So I'm asking you to find people who need to know Jesus and bring them to church with you. We'll share Christ and we'll show them how forgiveness can make all the difference in their life. Thank you and God bless.